Day baseball your way here on a Sunday afternoon from Tropicana Field. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chris Archer, a right-hander from North Carolina, is the man on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's having a very nice season so far. He's got an ERA in the low threes. So hopefully he can continue that here in this one. Give his ball club a chance to win.
Billy Burns will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. EK, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're on a nice little run. Winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the rich get richer.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Yeah, not the spot to find yourself against a good leadoff hitter. Down 3-1 to start the afternoon? Not good.
In the air now, out to right field. Dickerson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With visiting Oakland A's. Eric, who stands?
They have to be hoping for more out of Billy Burns. Slugging percentage over the last 10 ball games is under 300. That's a pretty disappointing number from a guy with his kind of power.
Chris Coughlin will stand in, and as you can see, the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
George Springer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Henderson Alvarez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Steve, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, this team runs pretty well. They drive the ball into the gap pretty well. And as long as they keep avoiding the double play ball and let the game come to them and just drive in runs when they get the opportunities, they're going to be just fine.
Logan Forsythe will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look now at how the A's will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position. But here at this level, it's as important as any. And this man plays it as well as anybody. Very reliable, covers ground, always makes a routine play.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Steve Pierce set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Payoff pitch on its way. On the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Ryan Braun will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Archer looks in. 2-1 on its way. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, when you have a guy 2-2, you can throw something out of the zone, try and get him to chase. But when it's that far below the strike zone, it becomes a lot easier to lay off.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Third baseman,
Danny Valencia will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
batting sixth, second baseman, Jed
Lowry will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. When we come back, Evan Longoria will start things off. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Evan Longoria will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. And he gets the call there, 3-1. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Coughlin is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
batting sixth.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. Simeon's got it. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now.
Batting 7th, catcher, Hank Conger.
Hank Conger will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit of a surprise to see him off to such a hot start with the bat. It's still early in the season, though, so we'll see if he can maintain it over the course of an entire year.
And from his perspective on the mound, I think that's exactly where he wanted to throw that pitch. You can see it's tailing down and out of the strike zone, but he just sticks his bat out there and winds up taking it the other way.
Desmond Jennings steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one.
The shortstop.
Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Brad Miller gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. One and one, here it is. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
A little surprising he missed that badly on 3-2.
Next for Tampa Bay.
You hate to get into a position to put a guy away and then lose him to a hit by pitch.
Standing in now, Kevin Kiermaier. All even now, 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. A ball ticketed for right center, but the ticket is revoked as he goes up to pull this one down. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the third inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Archer gets the sign. 0-2 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
That's a ball.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, first baseman, Billy
Butler will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Well, his last game was a breath of fresh air because he's been stinking it up lately. Under 200 over his last 10 games.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9, shortstop,
Marcus Semien will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Still 2-2. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Logan Forsythe takes into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Chopped foul right at home plate. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes.
right fielder, number
because
10,
if he gives you that
Corey.
fastball, you'll be an
Checker
hour
side.
late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Ball 3. 3-2 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Grounded to third. Valencia comes up with it. On to Butler in time, and there are 2 away.
now batting, designated hitter, Steve Pierce.
Stepping in, Steve Pierce. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. He's going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Coughlin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Billy Burns will stand in to begin their half of the 4th with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Archer's ready. Here's the 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Slapped hard the opposite way, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first down.
Making a bid here to pick up their very first hit of the ball game. This might have been their best opportunity so far. You know, it's certainly hit hard enough. But he's got it in his sights out there in the outfield, and he's able to put it away and keep him out of the hit column.
Into the box, Chris Coughlin. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Lined hard toward right center. And that will be the first hit for the Athletics thus far.
A couple of hard hit balls here to start the inning. The first one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a 1-out single.
George Springer in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
It's always tough to go down looking, but the thing I remember about his last at-bat is that he really made the pitcher work. He saw a bunch of pitches, and that's a bigger deal than a lot of people realize.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Looking to avoid his first walk. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
In now, Ryan Braun. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
shoots this one to first. In there, a base hit.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Danny Valencia gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Belted high in the air out to left. Jennings going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the A's lead it now 3-0.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
He pulls this one into right. Dickerson is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Well, the A's put up a 3-spot here thanks to the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 Oakland. Evan Longoria is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a
First
lot
baseman,
of confidence.
number 21.
And he's also taking some chances with location.
Loney.
Well, he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
James Loney stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. And that's low, ball 4.
And you'd like to say, good job there, good
Now
eye.
batting.
But in reality,
Catcher.
nobody's swinging at that
Hank
pitch. It's not even
Unger.
close.
Hank Conger is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1. Over to Butler at first. A double play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still down 3-0. Travis d'Arnaud come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting Billy Butler. And that misses for ball 4.
And sometimes, you know, you just got to learn that harder isn't always better. You've got to be able to dial that fastball down a few miles an hour and make sure you keep it in the strike zone.
Marcus Semien gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Archer comes set. Here's the 0-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Into the box now, Billy Burns. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now this 5th inning is certainly not gone to
center fielder.
That's his second walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Chris Coughlin digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
One and 2. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Matt Vasgersian, Eric Harris, Steve Lyons as Desmond Jennings settles in to kick things off for Tampa Bay. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 13, shortstop,
Brad Miller steps up to the plate looking for a little revenge after getting hit with a pitch his first time up.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, a nice effort here at third. It gets on it pretty quickly. Maybe if he's a foot taller, he's got a shot, but this one had left field written all over it.
Kevin Kiermaier will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Valencia camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Braun. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Alex Coleman will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 37, Alex Coleman.
George Springer will stand in to start things for Oakland in their half of the 6th. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Kiermaier. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Hit hard toward the right side, and that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Braun's around first, looking for second now, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting, third baseman.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his 2nd hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. You can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Danny Valencia will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ball game to this point. One out and a runner on second base. Squared that one up just a little late. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Conger corrals it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, that's some good aggressive base running right there. He knows the play's probably going to first, so he takes off and makes it up to third on the strikeout.
Into the box, Jed Lowry. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 1 left for Oakland, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Corey Dickerson will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, If they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. And here's a slider. Strike three called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Steve Pierce will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. Alvarez into the windup. 1-1 pitch on its way. And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
On to Butler in time, and there are two away.
your third baseman, number
Evan
3.
Longoria coming now with two away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Semien. Throw to Butler takes care of him, and that retires the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail it here, 3-0. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
First baseman, number 16, Billy Butler.
So one gone in the inning now for Billy Butler. One out, nobody on. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
Very weakly on the ground. Conger scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit to third. Longoria's got it. Throw on to the first baseman Loney, and the side is retired. A's are gone in order. They lead it 3-0. James Loney will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Hank Conger will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Nobody out, runner on first. tap foul at home plate. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Alvarez sets. 2-2 on its way home. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Full count, here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here comes the payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Braun on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Gets a small piece near the plate. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. This is pulled into right. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch.
Wow, tough play. You know, I don't care what they tell you about these artificial fields. This one's tough on the ribs. You see him sprawl out for this one, and that's a tough landing right there. It's a great play, but he might have a rug burn or two as well.
In now, Desmond Jennings. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
And there you get a look at his pitch count. You can see he's over the 100 pitch mark right now. So some of those mistakes are going to start to get magnified late in this ball game. You can bet they're keeping close tabs on him in that dugout.
Brad Miller will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a ball hit hard toward first. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball around third and being waved on home. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, he put up a string of zeros up until this point. But it looks like a shutout's not going to be in the cards as he gives up his first run here on the RBI double.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he'll signal to the bullpen. That's going to be it for Henderson Alvarez. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Shepchinsky.
So striding in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2-1, here it is. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Lowry onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. Good battle, count remains full. Short, hit hard. Simeon's there. Throw on to Butler is in time, and the inning is over. A run for the Rays thanks to the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Billy Burns will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 11, Chris
Striding into the box, Chris Coghlan. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
George Springer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now, 3-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Ryan Braun takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be coming up gunning if they get any chance at all.
Here's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Oh, and he runs right through the stop sign. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. The A's strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Corey Dickerson digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here it comes, 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
On the ground up the middle. Lowry's got it. And this ball's right past him at first base.
Well, we've seen winning
Now
rallies
batting,
get started with less than
designated
this.
hitter,
This is going to be an
Steve
infield single
Harris.
all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
Steve Pierce will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. This is line to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
And this is really one of the few
Your
balls they
third
hit
baseman,
solidly all afternoon.
number
So
3,
now we'll see if
Evan
maybe they can get something going.
Longoria.
Brandon Guyer
attention,
will be
please.
summoned now to be the
Now
pinch
running
runner.
at second base, number 5, Brandon Guyer.
Evan Longoria will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Chopped weakly to the left. Goes to third with it, and they get the force over there for the first out.
And no real
First
harm
baseman,
in this
number
defensive.
21.
Instead of
James
trying for 2 up the middle, he says,
Looney.
"Hey, why don't I just flip this thing over to third and get that lead runner?" You know, it's a little bit unconventional, but gets you a step closer to getting out of the inning.
Your attention, please. Now
Call to the
pitching for
bullpen
Oakland,
complete as
number
the right-handed
44,
workhorse Ryan Madsen set to
Madsen.
take over.
Now
Steven
running at
Souza
second base,
will come on now and
number
pinch
20,
run here.
Steven Souza.
James Loney will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
1-1, here it comes. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And this one could have been big trouble
Now
here,
batting.
but this carries out there
Catcher.
just far enough to
Hank
find the outfielder's
Unger.
glove. And that means that both runners, neither of whom were running on contact, are forced to head back to where they started.
Into the box now, Hank Conger. Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1 and 2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
The 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Lowry. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. They still trail it here 3-1. Brandon Geyer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 5, Brandon
Matt Andrews
now pitching
come on
for
now
the
to
Rays.
start the 9th inning
Number
as he looks to
35,
keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Danny Valencia, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball, 1 gone.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He
Now batting,
probably should have
second
had the
baseman,
strikeout on the last
Jed
pitch, but
Lowry.
you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called the ball twice in a row.
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Grounded to the right. Gloved by Loney. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud will step in. A ground out victim as last time. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's as the lead remains 3-1. Sean Doolittle is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 62, Sean Doolittle.
Striding in to start the 9th, Desmond Jennings, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. And it looked like he went out of the zone that time as this is skied toward the right side of the infield. Butler is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for.
Now batting,
1 away.
the shortstop,
Brad Miller will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Fouled straight back. Doolittle pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
In now, Kevin Kiermaier. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Here's the 3-1. And the count will be full. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to be your final out here, and the A's will salvage at least the finale in this three-game series as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.